Hello, this LP3 training video is for the configuration and user info. To get to the configuration user info, click on config at the top, user info. In user info, you can create user IDs and logins for the software and give them different permissions to access different areas of the software. Users that are already created, you can edit if you have permission. And when you click on edit or view, you're able to edit first name, last name, role, clerk, manager, supervisor, home office are some default roles we have in the software. Add email address, phone number, change passwords. Advanced, you can activate, deactivate, login. Work accounts, last stop. This you can do whenever you're doing your collection activities. And then your accounting, what drawer you want the user to have. By default, everybody has the same drawer. So I'm not going to save information there. If you want to create a new user, click on Add User. Put in first name, last name, new user ID, and what role you want the user to have. Let's take a look at those roles right now. You click on Permissions. Right now there are 4 default roles: clerk, manager, supervisor, and home office, each having different permissions to access the software. Home office will have pretty much all permissions to do anything within the software. And then as you go down from supervisor, manager, clerk, they'll have less and less permissions. And this area allows you to go in and maybe add or take away permissions for different group names. All the way from customer area, which has create and renew, edit loan information, make payment, view details, edit security info. Take a look at this information and see what roles you want to provide access to. Work account info, whether or not you want them to be able to do everything under the work account section. Under the accounting section, what information you want them to be able to access there per role. Credit, doing a pull credit report or view credit report. Do you want them to have access to that? ECOA, credit denial letters, whether or not you want them to have access to that area. Doing your mail, your daily mail, your solicitations, things of that nature. What areas you want the particular role to have. Accessing reports, and then this configuration, what they can actually do in the configuration. So when you're creating a new user, you will assign them a role that will then have access permissions for that particular area. And this is how you create a new user, edit users, and change permissions for those users under config and user info. And thank you very much.